moving because of what happened in Nigeria for a few years ago with HTN, where they separated the Nigeria part from Helios Africa because of all the operational and the shareholder issues they had.
Sorry, so the Nigerian part of Helios separated from...
Okay. Yeah, sorry, you didn't know that. Okay, so
No.
originally Helios started out in Nigeria. And then Helios started to grow with Millicom. And then as the Helios started to attract more debt and equity into the company, it was decided to separate Helios Nigeria into Helios Africa. So there was a separate entity created with the Helios Nigeria as a separate entity.
Mm.
So the Helios Africa excludes Nigeria.
Yeah, got you. Okay.
Yeah, it's very important to understand it because Helios Nigeria has always had different shareholders and different equity issues and debt assignment to it.
Okay. And that triggers Helios to start looking at an IPO. Why?
I think it's probably more because of if you look on Helios as a whole now in terms of its Millicom holding, Helios really only make money today on Congo and a little bit in Congo DRC, that is, and a little bit in Tanzania. So they know they need to do something. And I think it's more to make a move into raising more money and making something happen in a little bit more positive way.
So as in to go and do further acquisitions in other markets?
I think so. They are making some management changes in the company anyway. So I think this was more a natural move for them. And then what happened is that everybody else is following. It became like a flood wave of all the telcos moving in the same direction now. Right,
yeah, which I guess from an external perspective makes us a little bit nervous, is there?
Yes.
Because the thinking is there some reason that all this private equity money is trying to exit tower companies at the same time?
Yeah, maybe. But if you look on the timing, all the PEs actually nearly entered all the towercos nearly at the same time in Africa. And PEs, they want to exit in 3 to 5 years. That's a typical time frame for PEs. So I think it's not a coincidence, I would say.
Right, it's just this sort of lock-up period expiring and they want to get their gains.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in terms of, I would say in terms of diversified portfolios, it's no doubt that the one that with diversified portfolio and anchor tenants, Eaton is the one with diversified portfolio. They got Vodafone, and they got Orange, and they got Airtel.
Yeah.
The only one with one portfolio is single portfolio is you got Helios only got Millicom. IHS has only got MTN.
Right, yeah.
And American Towers only got MTN. And who's got the strongest anchor tenants? It's not for me to answer, but it's something that to be considered.
Yeah, okay. So sort of what is there any sort of difference in terms of operational performance of the towercos? I guess when you're either bidding on an acquisition or bidding on a build-to-suit RFP, a track record of having delivered greater tower availability or something like that worked in your favour. Are there any big differences in terms of sort of operational quality of these businesses?
Yes and no, but I think the most important is more how quickly you take over the assets and how happy your anchor tenant is with the operation performance of the SLA of the assets.
Okay.
I've been a CTO, and you will always have customers complaining, independent.